Hey guys, Greg with BTOD TV. Have you considered adding a new standing desk but can't fathom spending hundreds if not thousands of dollars on your next desk? Maybe you've considered building your own DIY standing desk to save some money. Well, this is a good solution. Before you take a leap into DIY desks, let's take a closer look at the top 5 potential problems with DIY standing desks. Confused about standing desks? BTOD TV is your #1 standing desk resource. Subscribe today so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Building a new DIY standing desk out of things like cardboard boxes or even books gives the opportunity for those who have never had a chance to try standing desks the opportunity at a low cost to find out if they like them. While these can be a good option for some, they're not perfect for everyone. The first problem that we found with DIY standing desks is they're not actually DIY standing desks at all. The first thing that we must determine is if it is actually a DIY standing desk, because the most common thing that we find in the industry is that users will purchase a commercial standing desk frame and pair it with a top that they potentially already own, maybe repurpose from something else in their home, or even buy something at the store. Now, in my opinion, this isn't the actual definition of a DIY standing desk, and some people may differ in opinion, and that's okay. The reason why I bring this up is not to offend, it's just to let everybody know this is not what we'll be covering in this video. One of the biggest problems with DIY standing desks is the lack of stability that you find with most of them. Having the opportunity to work alongside our OEM as we built the VertDesk V3 from the ground up, I got a good understanding of what requirements were needed to make a stable standing desk. The first thing that I realized is that a standing desk can only be as stable as its weakest component. As the desk becomes taller, these things become more exaggerated, impacting its stability. The type of materials used can really have a big impact on the DIY standing desk stability, as some materials are more susceptible to things like front to back motion, left to right motion, twisting, and even flexing of a work surface. It's important to consider as the desk moves taller how more cross bracing could even be needed to create this stable standing desk. And as you're building it and adding to create this stable standing desk, is this the look that you ultimately want? Building a DIY standing desk that's adjustable can actually lead to some very cumbersome adjustments or movements. When we consider having to loosen or remove bolts to make height adjustments, this can lead to discontinued use of moving your desk from sitting to standing. The alternative type of DIY standing desk is more of a converter type, where you're putting items on your existing desk. When we think about the amount of space required, potentially having to remove these items to use your desk at a sitting height, this can do the same thing. Discontinued use of the standing desk altogether. While some of the DIY standing desks that we have found online are in fact gorgeous, many are not. Consider, would your significant other or potential roommate be interested in having a bunch of 2x4s nailed together in the living room? Well, some of us may be high-end finishers. I myself am not. And really what it comes down to is more of a function over aesthetics. And we have to think about if this is more of a crude design or something that could end up as a centerpiece in your home. Time is money and money is time. And honestly, today, finding that extra time can be difficult with our busy schedules. And if you want something to last, it really will require a good amount of time. How many hours do you have to invest before a better alternative commercial product is truly a less expensive option? Even the lowest quality products that I found on Amazon are better than most of the crude DIY standing desk options. There's definitely a place for DIY standing desks, and if you're someone that's handy or enjoys a good project, this could be a good fit for you. If you're not as handy or don't have as much time, there's a good chance you'll spend a lot of time on the project and not love the end result. If you're looking for a short-term fix, using boxes or books will be a good way for you to find out if a standing desk is good for you without the big investment. But ultimately, for most people, we'd recommend looking at a commercially made product that'll allow you to quickly sit and stand and provide good stability, or better stability than most of the DIY options we found. If you'd like to read the full post, I've dropped a link down in the description. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got a ton of great content coming out on standing desks. Thanks a lot for watching.